Reasons why the genitals get sticky and smelly. Why does my private area get sticky and smelly? Good day everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Gwendolyn Hale, a seasoned and certified medical microbiologist, and I'm popularly known as the medical professional with the difference because I bring you knowledge like no other. I bring you knowledge at the comfort of your living room. I bring you knowledge to your doorstep. If you are a returning subscriber, this is me saying thank you. Thank you for being with me all through this journey. And if you just stumbled on this channel, on this video, you're welcome. In today's class, I'm going to be giving you some reasons why your private area gets sticky and smelly and how you can prevent it. This channel is all about hygiene. If you have been watching me and following me for some time now, you will know I'm so critical on hygiene. And a lot of people don't know what happens in their body. So I'm here to dish it out to you. As a male and a female, after getting a shower and washing ourselves properly, we will notice that after a couple of hours, when we touch our private area or our genital area, we'll notice that it's moisturized. It has this feeling like we have moisturized it with some lotion. Yes, that's true, because your sebaceous glands produce sebum, and sebum is being produced all over the body by the sebaceous glands. So back to the private area. Around the genitals, sebum is being released, and this is to moisturize that area and reduce friction. If you watch my previous video on why our genitals or private area gets darker, you will see I listed out 6 reasons why the genital area gets darker. You should watch that video. It's very rich with knowledge and it will help you. One of the solutions I gave to solve the problem of your private area getting darker is moisturizing. Making sure that that area is moisturized to prevent friction. Now, coming back into today's class, the sebaceous gland produces sebum, and that sebum moisturizes that area and keeps it moist, reduces friction. That is why after some hours of having a shower or cleaning up yourself, you will come back around your anus area, whether it's from your anus-scrotal distance or your vulva or around your penis or testicles, you will notice that it's very moist around that area. And this is the way God has created us to be. The sebaceous gland does a wonderful job in keeping our bodies moisturized and soft. So, what causes our genitals to get sticky and smelly? What is called smegma. Smegma is actually a combination of this sebum. And sebum is made out of some oils secreted by the skin. So, smegma is made up of this sebaceous gland, dead skin cells, and sweat. Now, that is why after a couple of hours, if you have been very busy or you have been into a lot of activities, you would know that your genital area begins to have a smell or begins to get sticky. When it starts to get sticky, that means that smegma has been created. But the sebaceous gland doesn't stick. But when smegma is created from that sebum, from that dead skin cells, and from sweat, you start experiencing that stickiness and smellness. That smell will begin to ooze out of your private part. Now, this is for both male and female. And it's mostly common in men who are uncircumcised, smegma, particularly around the tip of their penis, under the foreskin. And smegma is normally sticky, whitish, cheesy. In fact, it comes in different forms in different people. So this is why it's very important for you to shower and shower properly. Clean up your genitals and clean it up properly. For a man who is uncircumcised, if you don't clean underneath your foreskin, that smegma that is produced will then cause balanitis. And in that case, you won't be able to pull back. When you have balanitis, you won't be able to pull back your foreskin. Your foreskin will become tight at the tip of your penis. You won't be able to pull it back. And if it's not treated and if it's not followed up by a medical professional, you may have penile cancer. You may have penis cancer. This is a very serious issue. So, in the case of men who are uncircumcised, they also experience this smegma in between their testes. Most men don't wash in between their testes. In fact, the anoscrotal distance, that means the distance between their scrotum and their anus, is rarely washed. And that's where smegma is formed. And that's where that smell comes out from. And if smegma is not being cleaned off or washed off, it leads to a fungal infection, a bacterial infection, because the smegma becomes a rich medium for microorganisms to thrive. And that is where you start having itches around that area and all sorts of funny diseases. Now, when it comes to ladies, smegma is normally built around the labia minora and the labia majora, and just on top of the skin of the clitoris. That skin, that clitoral hood, just there. And if a woman doesn't clean herself properly, she'll start to have itches. If she doesn't wash herself properly, she'll start to have itches around that area, caused by bacteria, by fungi, and other microorganisms. And trust me, smegma has a really foul smell. So when it comes to cleaning your genitals, it's something you need to do on a regular basis, because the presence of sebum, dead skin, which is inevitable because your body sheds off old skin cells daily, and also because your body produces sweat even when it's winter, even when it's a cold weather. Your body sweats in different ways. Remember that that area is not very exposed. That's why it's called a private area. So that area is constantly producing smegma. And smegma needs to be constantly cleaned or washed off, because it would lead to a lot of infections. So what can you do to prevent smegma from happening? Firstly, you have to know you cannot stop your body from producing sebum. You cannot stop your body from shredding off its dead skin cells. And you cannot stop your body from sweating around your private area. Have you thought about in between your butt cheeks, in between your bum, you do sweat around that area? So these are things that you cannot prevent. But what you can do is to constantly wash it off. The first thing you have to do is make sure you clean yourself every day. Not just washing with soap. Make sure you have a towel that you use to wash that area with, right to your anus. I've done a video on how you should clean your butt area. I think everybody, male and female, should watch that video. It's going to help you, because a lot of feces get entangled on the hair around the anus area, and then it leads to a lot of diseases. It even makes that stickiness even worse, and increases the smell, makes the smell even worse, and it's not very good. So you need to clean up that area very well. Get yourself a good towel and wash that area twice. Clean it well, and make sure you exfoliate that area with that body sponge, with a soft body sponge. You exfoliate that area. Help take away the dead skin cells. Exfoliate properly. That's going to be very good. Very, very good. And make sure you shave. Make sure you reduce the pubic hairs around that area. The pubic hairs are there for a reason. It helps for ladies especially, so that the back splashing of water when they are peeing in public places don't splash and, affect their vagina. The pubic hairs have its advantage, but has a lot more disadvantages. So trim it down, so that even when you pee, you are able to clean off that pee. Imagine the sebum joining with the dead skin cells, with the sweat and urine at the same time. Imagine how the smell is going to be. Now, for the men, imagine you having this sebum, these dead skin cells, and also sweat and also urine at the tip of your penis. Not to talk about the testicles, in between the testicles. So thank you very much for joining me in today's class. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for following. Thank you for all your feedback. I'm so grateful. Thank you for taking me through this journey, for encouraging me. I remain your seasoned and certified medical professional, Gwendolyn Halle.